Hello, everybody doing the music community. This is Mike Comanche Soldier 777, and I haven't shown a video in a while. I've been quite busy doing overtime and doing some other things. Last week I worked over a little bit over 50 hours, and this week I'm heading up towards that same direction in hours. Um, I ordered the new Michael Sweet album 10, and Rat Pack Records on their website. The bundle was sold out, the Ultimate Fan Bundle, for $79 and change. So the rep hooked me up with a bundle, and I paid them with PayPal. I also ordered a Michael Sweet One Sided War vinyl as well. So they got that coming to me with ship yesterday, and I'll get that in the mail probably in a week or two. They're in New Hampshire, the States. I'm in Newfoundland, Canada, so it'll take a week or two to get to me. So my wife might make me keep it till Christmas, which I don't mind. Um, so here's the. One second, folks. Here's the album that I ordered, the album cover, Michael Sweet 10. And I ordered one second, I'll let you know what I ordered. And I ordered this Ultimate Fan Bundle with the shirt, the CD, the cassette, a couple of vinyls. And here, there you have it. Ordered the Ultimate Fan Bundle right here. So there you have it. So I'm really looking forward to getting that for Christmas. And I want to thank Rob at Black Star Vinyl. He hooked me up with a download card there about a week ago. And I downloaded it. I had a chance to go through songs. And I think One Sided War is slightly better, in my opinion, than this one. But like I said, this album's really good too. There's about 8 or 9 songs. This one's really good. About 3 songs I don't care for that much. Which is not uncommon for most bands I'm into anyway. There's always about 2 or 3 songs that are okay, and there's 9 really good. Anywhere from 7 to 9 songs are really good. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. And thanks, Rob, for hooking me up with that download card and enabling me to listen to those tunes on that Michael Sweet 10 album. So thanks, Rob. I also want to mention too, I'm going to do a couple of videos back there. I did there a while back there. I did albums I had from 74 to 85 in that period, in all the bands. And I'm going to continue on with that in this video. I'm going to show the bands. I'm going to mention the albums that came out in 1986. And as you may know, 1986 was a pivotal year for Christian metal and metal in general. Where and before 86 there wasn't too many Christian metal bands out there, and 86 after they were, that's when the Christian metal movement really took off, and a lot of bands came out. There were good albums, or bands that were around before 86 but they got the first major or moderate record signing in that year, and the first album came out, and it took them from being a regional band in their local area to being more nationally known and internationally known. So bands might have been around for a couple of years, but they might have a small indie record out or a demo record out. But 86 was a point where they really took off in popularity. So I'm going to show those bands as well. So, okay, so the first I also want to mention an honorable mention of 2 albums. The reason why I got as honorable mention, you'll know right now when I show them. That's why. So I want to mention one of my favorite live albums is Petra, Capturing Time and Space. I have the cassette and the CD of this one. I love to have this on vinyl. So as you may know, when Petra in 1986 is a year when their lead singer Greg Volz left the band, and new lead singer John Slits joined the band in 86. Greg Volz joined him around 1977 after been around for a few years, and he left in 86. So he's been with him for about 9 years, 9 or 10 years. And what happened was that they were going to record an album a lot of them with John Slitch on vocals and Greg Voltz on vocals, but it will confuse the fans. So I decided to put out an album with just the first singer, Greg Voltz, singing, which is what this shows. And it shows songs from albums from 81 to 84, which is Never Say Die, More Power to You, Now This World, and Beat the System. That's the albums I featured on this live album. And of course, after this point, the next album, which I'll show in this video, Back to the Street, is the first debut with their new singer, John Slitch. Their first album that John Slitch sang on. It's a great live album. It's one of my favorite live albums in Christian music, Christian rock, or any even mainstream rock and metal. It's one of my favorite live albums. I also want to make an honorable mention to Stryper. When it came out on Black Attack in 1984, sorry, the original version, they remixed the on Black Attack as well in 86, a couple months before 12 Double came out, around August, July of 86. These are the two versions I have on CD. This is the 8-song version. They had 2 more tracks, because originally 6-song EP. You Love Will Always Shows, which is the metal the slower version. The rock version, or hard rock version, came out Murder by Pride and is on the Rock Regime demos. But this has a ballad version of My Love Always Show, and also has Reason for the Season on this one. So these are the 2 songs added. This one here is the Japanese pressing of a 1986 remix, the on Black Attack. And this has the same 8 songs as this one, but also has Winter Wonderland. So this made a 9-song album as well. So I figured mention these as honorable mentions as well. So, and this is a really rare album. Not too many people has this one. This one on eBay for $2 or $300, but I pay a lot less than that. So there you have it. Okay, so all right, perfect. Now that we said that, let's get on with my list. Okay, so coming at number 8 is also want to show this as well. I got the blue vinyl pressing of Young Black Attack as well, the cutout, and also have the regular version of Young Black Attack on black vinyl. So I figured I mention it as well. Okay, let's get on with our my albums in 1986 and my rankings. This may change, but it's what they are right now. So here is the band Whiteheart, doing for the movie, which is a AOR rock band, Christian band. This is a great album, a lot of great tunes on this one. Read the Book to Wait for Movies is probably my favorite track, one of them. Another one called Convertibles, and another one called Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Christian. So yeah, a lot of great tunes on this one. It's kind of got that contemporary Christian music vibe, but also got some more rockier tunes as well, like the ones I mentioned. So there you have Don't Wait for Me, Whiteheart. If any chance to listen to this one, definitely recommend going on YouTube and bring up this album and have a quick listen there. There you have it. The next one I got coming up is Idle Cure. The self-titled album. This is more of a rock album. I know their other albums came out with this one's more heavier. And this also features has a guitar player, Chuck King, which eventually joined the band Shout, which is Ken Temple's band, Idle Cure. I know Gerda Music, this is the original version, but Gerda Music has all 5 albums remastered, remixed, and being re-released. There you have it. The next one is, as I mentioned before, Petra, Back to the Street with the new lead singer John Slitch at the time. Came out in 1986, and another great album. The ones I like on this one is Back to the Street, Here I Am. Let me see. Shaking the House, Whole World, Fool's Gold. So yeah, a lot of great tunes on this one. This is Petra, Back to the Street. And also have the record for this one as well. There you have it, Petra, Back to the Street on vinyl. Next in line is Bloodgood. The self-titled one came out in 1986. I got the Intense Millennium re-release, came out in 2010. And I also have the very rare, I believe there are only 100 of these pressed. The very rare, I got the CD, and I have the bonus disc, which shows a live concert they did. There you go. This is very rare, by the way. Only 100 of these pressed around the world. I was lucky enough to get one. And I also have the original Frontline version on vinyl as well. So, Bloodgood. And here's the back of the album. Here's the back of the CD. So yeah, so another great album. I believe my favorite songs in this one is, I like the lead off track, Scepter Lamb, Anguish of Pain, Awake, Soldier of Peace, You Lose, What's Falling in the Grave, Killing Your Beast, Black Snake, all great tunes. So yeah, Bloodgood. And this sort of had a mix between the classic metal vibe and a little bit of speed metal, power metal vibe going through this album. So it's not a full-on style of either style. I sort of got that classic metal like Dio vibe going through it, Iron Maidenish, and also got a little bit of that fast-paced speed metal going, or the up-paced fashion metal. You know, kind of typically we get in a fast metal song. I wouldn't call it straightforward speed metal or thrash, but it does have those kind of elements in there as well. So there you have it. The next one I'm going to show is the Daniel Band, which is another favorite band of mine. They're a Canadian classic hard rock band, similar to Helix and April Wine and Triumph. That's the vibe I get from this band. And Rush. So Rush, Triumph, April Wine. If you like these bands, I definitely recommend you check out this band. This is their album called Rise Up. A great album, great band. They're no longer around, no longer putting albums anymore now, but do the odd date here and there in their local area. Their last album running at the time came out in 88, but this is their second last album, Rise Up. So there you have it. Definitely recommend checking this band out. Next one on the show is Barren Cross, Rock for the King. I got a neat digipack album came out with this one with cool band pics. And here's the CD. And there's some more pics in the back of this one. There you have it there. Another pic of the band from that era. And also here's the back of the album. There you have it. And it's called Rock for the King, another great album. And favorite tunes are Dying Day, It's All Come True, Going Nowhere, Rock for the King, the title track, Give Your Life, Just a Touch, and Light the Flame, the power ballad. Yeah, great tune. Definitely recommend checking this band out. Another favorite band of mine is the band called, one second. The next one on the show is another great band. Is Messiah Prophet. So what can I say with this band? I had a cassette back in 86, or 87 should say. That's about that time period I got into 86, early 87. I sold a cassette. I bought a cassette off a friend of mine for $5, and I sold it again for $5. Another friend of mine. And, you know, and I don't know why I did that. It's a great album. And this one's called Master of Metal, Messiah Prophet. And unfortunately, I came out with the album before this in 84 called Rock the Flock. And I think they went on tour for this one. And they tried to put out another album after this one. And it didn't work out. And so they weren't heard of again. They did put an album back in 1996 called Colors, which some say is not the same great classic metal or glam metal vibe. Didn't have all the original band members at the time, so a completely different band. But like I said, this is a great album, and a lot of great tunes on this one. I think that my favorite ones are one second now. Massive Metal, Fear No Evil, Hit and Run, Heavy Metal Thunder, The Friend, Battle Cry, Voices Calling. Yeah, a lot of great tunes in this one. So there you have it. Got 8 songs. There you have it. So Now, the next one on the show is Saint, Time's End. There you have it. A great album from a great band, one of my favorite bands. This is the 2011, retroactive re-release of this one. And here's the back of it there. There you have it in all its glory. And so great tunes on this one, like you got In the Night, Space Cruiser Through You, Time's End, Prominent Ready, Destroyers, Phantom Galaxy, Steel Killer. Great band, great metal band in the realm of Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, that accept that classic metal. Great band. And on the show, the album, I got the album as well, Time's End. There you have it. And this is one for Pure Metal Records. And yeah, so there you have it. One thing I noticed on this one there that I never noticed before is you got the first and second song. You got Island Prisoner as a first song, and In the Night as a second song. When we listened to the album, the In the Night is the first track on the album. You didn't notice that before. Yeah, here's the back cover of it. There you have it. Awesome. Great. I'm glad to have this in my collection. So yeah. So it's on a Pure Metal label as well. So there you have it. One second. So I'm just going to drop the record down in the sleeve. Let it drop. I got to be careful that don't go through a sleeve. That's one thing I find though about records. It might cause a tear in the sleeve that you put in. I'm just taking the sleeve there. Okay, now the last thing in the show is no surprise to many who know me and know what bands I like. I'm going to show the next band. Obviously, Stryper, 12 the Devil, and that's number 1 on my list. So here I have 3 versions of the album. Here's the Japanese version of 12 the Devil. Here's the German pressing of 12 the Devil, and as you may know, the pentagram shown here under the band's name is covered up in the cloud, which is a censored version. The North American censored version has got like all black, as you may know, with just the band's name and the title going across the bottom. The band's name and the title. But this one here, they censored the cloud. They still show the original album cover, but the cloud covers up the pentagram, as you notice in this German pressing, West German pressing, I guess, at the time, because there was still West and East Germany back at that day in '86. So this is West German pressing. So there you have it. Here's the back of the album cover. And here's the inside part. And here you have a bit different where you got the 12 Devil written and then band's name written in the middle here on the inside cover of the West German pressing. And here's a CD version. There you have it. Also have the Michael Sweet Productions version of 12 the Devil. Here's the back of it there. And here is the picture disc that you see here. And here is the inside tray. So yeah, great album. And as you know, this came out on October 24th, 1986. So it was released 33 years ago back in that day. October 24th, 1986. That's my daughter's birthday, October 23rd. So it was released on October 24th, 1986. And of course, as you may know, this blew the doors wide open for Christian hard rock and metal. And I think the Stryper, when it came on the scene, before this, they kind of like nudged the door open a bit and got recognized. But this blew the door wide open, in my opinion, in terms of great Christian metal. Of course, this also made Christian metal more popular as more bands besides Stryper, like the ones I mentioned previously, helped them gain some notoriety as well. There you have it. I also have 2 versions of the record for this one. Here is 12 the Devil, the picture disc with a poster. And I have number 199452. I'm not sure how many of these were pressed, but that's the number that I have. There you have it. And I also have the gatefold version as well from Music for the Nations. Music for the Nations. I'll talk that as well. There you have it. And of course, here's the back of it there. as well in all its glory. Striker 12 Devil. That's a gatefold version I have there. So that's it, guys. That's my video, and that's my thoughts, and that's my. I kind of did a mixture of three things. I talked about where I ordered the Micro Sweet 10 video, the 10 bundle package, and the One-Sided War vinyl, and I also mentioned the anniversary of 12 Devil, came out October 24th, 1986, 33 years ago, and I mentioned my rankings for 1986. So there you have it, folks. Getting to 20 minutes, I'll end it off right here. And I guess if I get time, it depends on how busy I am, I may shoot another video as well in a few days. Maybe sooner. So, all the best. Have a great day. Bye now.